Hey guys, hope you're having fun. Jimmy here again as always. It's Monday and it's rainy here in LA. It's just kind of unusual, but that's what's happening here. It's not a real bad rain, but it's one of those things. But even with that, a lot of great things are happening. Again, we had an excellent first meeting with Joanne Ledesma, the first meeting of the year, and we had some really, really great response. A lot of people got a really eye-opening understanding of what goes on in this industry to make things happen and get placements and things like that. And also, it was kind of cool too because I was able to talk to a few people about the whole business aspect of what goes on here, and how they're not necessarily in this for the business, although that is a very important part of it. They also are into it for the craft, and they're into it because they want to write the music, they want to write the songs, and that's a really big part of who we are and what we do. And I encourage that. So I'm going to try to get a little bit more people that are more about the craft here, so that you guys can get into that too. I noticed we did have some uh, people that were songwriters, hit songwriters, and we had some really good events with that. If you want to check out our archives, you can do that too. Um, yeah, Aaron was really good towards the end of last year, so we'll see what we can do. We did have a last minute cancellation for our February guest, so I'm working on that right now. I will let you know as soon as I find out, who we've got booked for that. But meanwhile, we do have our usual in-person showcase coming up on the 18th, outdoors at the Urban Homestead, so it's still nice and more or less COVID safe and all that good stuff. But more importantly, it's an opportunity to meet and greet other songwriters and make things happen with that too. And of course, it's always archived on our YouTube page. If you're not familiar with that, double check the YouTube page because that's where it's all at. We archive everything that we do there from now on. And it's been really exciting to be able to see those numbers jumping because it's true. We're busy nowadays. Everybody has lives that are just very active with stuff. And quite often we don't have time to even just sit down for a couple hours and go through even a virtual seminar or workshop on Zoom because of that. So you're always welcome to check it out on YouTube and see what goes on with that as well. For myself, I was just doing a virtual event with some friends. It was an Asian American showcase. Those of you that know my history and what I've done, you'll know that being Asian American is something that's very important to me. And also, some of the things that I've been through that are less than pretty, we'll put it that way. But it was really great to be able to participate and be part of that. And each one of us has our own little communities. It's not just about being Asian American. uh, for example, I'm also a VW guy for now anyway. And there's a lot of VW clubs, and hey, when you're a musician in a VW club, there are always going to be other musicians somewhere in there, and you have a couple things that are common for both of you. And then of course food. Hey, everybody does food. That's why food posts on Facebook are so popular. It's because we all eat, we all enjoy each other's company, we all want to get creative, and that's just like the music. So I encourage you to look for those things, check things out, have a life, because that's what it's really all about. And that's the kind of thing that can encourage you and make your music even better when you take a little bit of life and put that in there. So those things to remember. And we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully by next Monday, I will have something for you as far as who's going to be our February guest speaker. And of course, next Monday is going to be the week before we have our in-person showcase. So until then, remember to live in the moment because the journey is often the destination. See you then.